All right, go for a quick walk through the orchard so far. There's a lot of work to do here still, but we'll get started. This right here is a brand new Red Delicious apple tree I put in just the other day. As you can see, I've still got the mess sitting there. I haven't cleared it all up. This right here is another Honey Crisp. Just put that in. Go over to the first row, and here is one of my Chicago Hardy figs, if you can't tell by the fig leaves. See how it does. Its brother or sister, whatever, is not doing so hot. If you see, I use sidewalls of tires to mark these out. I was using the tires themselves after I cut the sidewalls out to make potato towers. That project didn't work out so great. I didn't water it enough and everything dried out, got pretty nasty pretty quick. This is the next pole to go back in for the espalier. This is a Blake's Pride pear. See how we're looking good here and down there, but up here we are not looking good. It's dead-ish. I might try and make this espalier. I would almost rather get rid of it at this point because it looks like it's dead. Not a good way to start out an espalier, I would think. That, like I said, is from Stark Brothers, and they have 110% money back guarantee or whatever. I'll just let them know all I want is just a replacement pair of trees. See what I did there? Pair of trees. And this is another one, the Blake's Pride. It's alive down here, but it is just a stick up here. So that one might have to go as well. And the little sticks going along through here, construction stakes, those are the Arapaho blackberries that I put in. Well, looks like I already got something snapped that one off. Anyhow, next pole to go in, like I said, for the espalier. This is another one of the Stark Brothers trees, and this is dead. It's just straight dead, and that was a Bartlett. I am not really impressed. I've heard good things about Stark Brothers, and I'm hoping that I just maybe got a bad batch. And this is another Bartlett that I got from them. Look how pretty it is down here. Up to the top. We just look like garbage. So we'll see. One of the espalier poles. All right. On the other side of the Arapaho, I have some Latham, I think they're called. Latham red raspberries. That's what all these little boogers are, the little sticks along here, if you can see them. So, back over to the apple trees. Over here is I think this is a Jonathan. Yep, Jonathan. And here should be another Jonathan, I believe. Yep, Jonathan. I'm kind of surprised that I was doing better with, I guess, whatever company this is, DeGroot, I think. Yeah, DeGroot. That looks pretty good. Another espalier pole. Here is not my Waterloo. I will defeat this stump, but it is taking time to biggin. Get it out of the way here. There's my post hole digger I left sitting out here in the rain. It'll survive. Not great, but it's a Harbor Freight model and it works just fine for what I've been doing with it. I gotta finish tearing this out. Now these, I'm sure I'm gonna butcher the name. These are some blackberries I got from Stark Brothers, and that's the compost from that stump. And these are Wachita. I'm sure, like I said, I'm butchering the name. Oh. Wachita thornless blackberries. So these won't be espaliered, but they will be trellised into position here. And I have a pair of peach trees to get put in, and I found out those don't espalier very well, so I'm going to probably need to fan those. I will find a different spot to set them up. My espalier pole with the lights, but nothing to plug them into yet. I'm gonna get my battery bank down here. I keep my other supplies over here, the rest of my poles for the espalier, my tiller that's kind of a piece of junk, some culled lumber, some garden box supplies, some trellising supplies that were from an old canopy, some drain tubing, and some old PVC pipe. So I keep all this stuff over here along with T-posts and such. My assortment of garden tools. And this is going to be the water tank. Food grade storage. It did have acetic acid in it, which is vinegar. When I first opened this up in the summer sun, standing on top of it, or I should say kneeling on top of it, I cracked that lid open and just about fell over gasping for air. Vinegar in high concentration is not fun to breathe. Anyhow, so I plan on using this for my water, and I'll go right on down the line here. I'm just basically going to set it up to where I can use that tank, a little bit of gravity, 12-volt pump, 12-volt backup will also power the lights for down here. And I plan on putting a camera in, like a game camera, except being as I live close enough to here, I'm close enough but far enough from here, I would like to try and get like a Wi-Fi camera, but not a Wi-Fi camera. Basically, see if I can extend my internet connection just far enough, like through a mesh network or something like that, so that I can go through and actually view what wildlife is up here destroying my crops. Now, along with the orchard proper, I also have this. Look at this. This is blackberries here. These are all wild blackberries that I just put a tire around it so I wouldn't run them over. The tire obviously does not contain the blackberries. Every pile of wood or whatever I've put in has got blackberries just growing up all throughout and around it. Another fun one that I'm doing, and it's got a dual purpose. A friend of mine gave me an old satellite dish, one of these big old fiberglass jobs. Big, huh? But if you look in here, that's a significant amount of water I didn't have to bucket and carry down here. Plan on using this to capture water. I'm going to set it up more like a fountain, except instead of having water gushing up and out of it, I'm going to have it to where it just collects water. And I don't know if you saw it, but there was a little tank up there, like a sump tank. Plan on mounting below it, putting a float switch on the inside or off to the side of it, to where water will drain out of this and into a sump. The sump will get pumped up into my reservoir, and then it'll either gravity or pump feed out to the orchard or garden boxes. And I have a really nifty idea for this, and sometime I'll try and show a better idea of the project. I don't want to describe it up front, but like I said, this will be like a fountain and also a water collection unit. More blackberries. Blackberries, blackberries, blackberries. And depending on, not going to get into it now, but if I were to take you over there by the beehives, there are just so many blackberries over there, just crazy and wild. And again, I just have so much wood to get cleaned up out here. We had trees taken out. I just need to burn some of this. I need to compost the rest of it. Please pay no attention to the mess. I don't live out here, so it's hard to get out here and actually do the cleanup work. But if I could get myself a commercial wood chipper for an afternoon, I could make myself a nice pile of mulch. And yeah, that's about it. So let me know what you think. If you got any questions, have any suggestions, I'm open, all ears. Go ahead and put them down in the comments, and I will try and respond as soon as I see them. Make sure to hit like and subscribe, and I will keep bringing you more of my half-baked projects and let you see what you think. All right, Reagan's Ridge out.